My lovely financial fashionistas, this is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co. and welcome to another fabulous fun Friday. Today we're turning payday into play day with our cash stuffing celebration that will have your savings looking absolutely stunning. We'll be filling up our Friday Savings Challenge envelope, partnering with our budget buddy for some additional savings magic, stuffing our Georgette mini savings challenge, building more security with our medical savings challenge, and making progress on this month's monthly savings challenge. They say Friday filling is real, but I say Friday funding is even better. So grab your cash envelopes, any cute paper clips you've got, and those beautifully decorated envelopes, because saving money should feel as good as it looks. Let's make this end of week cash stuffing session the highlight of your financial week. Today we have a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $322. And for some reason, I put those ones there with the fives. I guess I was trying to make another 100 there. So now let's start with our Friday challenge. Now, I know that I'm going to have to start out by doing a condensing. So, I'm going to go on ahead, and it looks like I did not put some of my money in here as I should have. But we are going to get a 20 because today's the 25th. So I know that I'm going to need that. And we are going to ensure that we have what we need to start out. Today is the 25th. So we are going to save $25. All right. And this is the 4th Friday in April. So we are going to put our money here in this envelope. So 25. So we've got this 4th week completed and we are all set. I cannot wait until we're done so that we can count up how much we've saved. We're going to put that to the side as always so it will dry. And let's jump into our budget buddy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the picture of our savings challenge here. And with our budget buddy, we are saving an additional $10. So with budget buddies, we have $478 in our high yield savings and $20, $30, $40, $45 here inside of our envelope for a total of $523 saved in budget buddies. And since this here is 2 tens, we're going to condense this with our surplus reserve, as always, saving us from going to the bank. We're going to put that 20 there and put 2 tens so that ensures that our money count there remains the same. And we've got our $523 total. $427 in our high yield savings and $45 here that we've saved with our budget buddy this month. All right, now moving right along, we are going to check in with our Georgette and see how she's doing. And with Georgette, we are going to do tic-tac-toe. And remember, this has a coin flip. So we're going to do even for heads, odds for tails. And that one will be determined by our rose gold die. And the number that we're marking off until we get tic-tac-toe will be our purple die. So let's go ahead and see how we're doing. And we've got a 2 and a 6. So we've got an X and a 6. So that means that we're marking off right here. Let's roll again. We've got a 1, so that's odd, and a 2. So we're going to do an O here for that 2. We've got a 6, which is even, and another 2. So we're going to put an X on this 2 here. We've got an even, so that's another X, and a 3. So we're going to do an X here. We've got a 1, which is an O, and a 1 here. So we will put our O here. If we get another O and a 4, or an X and a 4, we've got tic-tac-toe. Let's see what we do. We've got even and 6. We do not have a 6, so let's roll this one again. We've got a 2. We don't have a 2. We've got another 6. We've got a 1. We do not have a 1. Goodness. And we have a 4. So we've got 2, which is even, so that's an X and a 4. And we've got a tic-tac-toe. So we are saving $5 for our tic-tac-toe. And we are scratching off our last 2 here. All right, for our first place, we are saving $8, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see what this last one is. All right, we've got a total of 9 here from this one. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for our Georgette mini, today we are saving 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, $22. Let's see what we have total in Georgette mini. And it looks like we will definitely be doing some condensing. We've got 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, $80 exactly. How did we manage to do that? But we did, and that is amazing. So we've got $80. We will get $30 from in here to condense these smaller bills. We'll swap it out for a 20 and a 10. Our ones are getting quite hefty. I'm glad it's the end of the month because that means that some of this is going to go into the bank for our high yield savings. We've got a 10 here and a 20 there to make a total of $80 for Georgette mini savings. All right, now let's see what's happening with our medical savings. In medical, our last April covering here is $55. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Let's color it in. So our 30 and 25 makes 55. All right, and let's see what we have total for medical savings. Got another 5 and a 10 there. So we've got $575 in our high yield savings, $100 in surplus reserve, and we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, $70. So we can condense this to a 50 and a 20. So we've got 20 here. Again, our surplus reserve came to our rescue and kept us from having to go to the bank. So we have a total of $745 in medical savings. We are almost to that first deductible of $900. We will celebrate and move on to the next one, which I think is probably dental. We'll see. Now that we've done our medical savings, last but not least, we need to visit our monthly savings challenge, which we will be finishing today. And we will be scratching off all 3 of these. So let's see what we're getting ourselves into here. All right, we've got $5, $2, and another $5. So we've got a total of $12 that we are saving on this side. And over here, let's roll these 2 die and see what our last 2 steps are going to save us. We're saving 3 and 2. So we have 3 and 2. So we're saving another $5 for a total of $17 saved on our monthly savings challenge, for a total this month of $20, $40, $50, $55, $60, $61, $62. We can condense this to be a $50 bill. So we're going to get our surplus reserve and condense. All right. So now we've got $62 saved in our monthly challenge. And what a wonderful way to wrap up this week. Our Fun Friday cash stuffing session is complete. And doesn't it feel amazing to see those envelopes getting fuller, from our Friday savings challenge to our medical savings, when taking important steps towards financial freedom, all while having a genuinely good time. Remember, Financial Fashionistas, consistency is the ultimate accessory to your budgeting wardrobe. These small deposits today create big results tomorrow. I hope this session has inspired you to keep your own savings momentum going strong all week long. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co., wishing you a weekend as fabulous as your financial goals. Stay stylish, stay saving, and I'll see you next week for more cash counting fun.